Green Industrial Zone sits on a little over 200 hectares of what used to be customary land. Now it's fenced off, awaiting a decision of a court battle between the government and local people in Rempi and Kananam. The land itself is an issue of controversy. According to the government, it has a title and it is state land. The local people, however, want the ownership of the land resolved through land mediation. But now another controversy has come to the fore. The PMIZ loan agreement signed by the former Minister for Commerce and Industry, Gabriel Kapris, before the elections.
A clause of the agreement sets out that if any dispute occurs, the dispute shall be resolved either by friendly consultation or going to an arbitration institution in Beijing. So, for example, if there's a problem with the construction of the zone, that the electrical standards aren't up to par, if there is a dispute, Papua New Guinea would have to go to Beijing to challenge the construction company instead of challenging the construction company here in the Papua New Guinean courts.
Today, Justice Cannings, through a court order, stopped the government from accessing funds from the 600 million kina Exim bank loan. That order will remain until the court makes a decision on an application for an injunction against the project. Tiffany Twyvey, the lawyer who represented landowners from Madang's Basamuk Bay in an anti-pollution case against Ramu Nickel, says the agreement is unconstitutional and she's seeking to have the court declare it illegal or have parts of it removed.
The PMIZ is meant to be a free trade zone, so they're going to have the produce that goes out. There won't be any export duties. The company tax, there won't be corporate tax, which is 30% of any profit. Looking at it on paper, there doesn't seem to be any benefit of PMIZ.
The government views the PMIZ as an essential part of economic growth. The PMIZ area is expected to be developed into a third major port in Papua New Guinea. Questions about the loan were put to Planning Minister Charles Abel when he was in Lae last month.
Since coming in as Minister, my insistence was that the PNG government, as should happen in all these cases, engages an independent consulting engineer, just to make sure that the standards are there in the design process, they build us what we want, and when the billing takes place, we get quality and value for money.
The PMIZ seeks primarily to attract fish processing onshore. It's expected to become a major hub for foreign-owned PNG-registered businesses. The government says it will relax visa regulations for foreign workers and speed up visa processing time. But what it doesn't readily say publicly is the fact that PNG will lose out on a significant amount of tax revenue during and after the PMIZ is constructed. Scott Waide, National EMTV News, Madang.